God, I love your intros. Anyways, we're here. Today is the day we're gonna install this bad boy right here. DC5Creations battery box. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to buy it. I think in total for the wiring kit, because this is sold separate, and the box together, it was around $210 shipped. So not super cheap, but definitely the one of the better ways to put it. It was either put it there or the trunk, and this is definitely going to be easier. So instead of the battery sitting down here, because our catch can's down the way, it's going to be over here. So we got to figure out how it gets mounted because it's a little confusing, but that's kind of why we're making this video, help you all out.
Yeah, it's kind of...
And yeah, so once we figure out a few things, we'll catch you guys in a minute when we figure this shit out, and then we will film the install. All right, so here's where it's supposed to sit. The kit comes with these little nylon spacers and bolts so that you can still fit this little piece of the wiring harness back here. And the bottom support, because there is bottom support, it goes on the subframe, so we can't mount that part yet.
Yeah, that small bracket can't go on yet until we mount the subframe.
It goes, right.
Calm down.
It goes here. You calm down. I'm hangry. Yours going in? It's probably just rust in the threads. That one looks fine. But yeah, that's how it sits. This hole here is for battery tie down that kind of slips into there. And yeah, the main thing that I want to get done is like the wiring stuff. I want to get that all sorted because I have no idea how that works yet still. So, but we'll make it work.
Just put it on the lowest setting.
Yes, Daddy.
Slowly, like bits at a time. Don't do it all at once if you'll break the bolt.
Oh yeah, that's so really good. I like it. I'm cool with it. Hopefully we can still get the battery in there. I think we will though.
Yeah, you pull it back and forth. That's why they put that space in there. You can slide it different ways too.
Yeah, that's to adjust for the fender liner and stuff.
Right.
As long as the bumper fits, I don't care. That's what I'm saying. Like the trunk sounds like a good idea, but then like it's just
I didn't realize
not
this
my
was
deal.
an option.
Wow,
I want to know what these bolts are for, dude.
It's great, dude. Those are for the bottom. So
oh, for the bracket
yeah.
to the box itself. Okay. What's the second bracket for then?
It's, I guess, for different cars. So if maybe for different Civic, or I don't know. One will fit, one won't. That's why I know. Maybe DC5 compared to Civic.
Interesting. All right, we're gonna tackle the wiring now.
All right, so we're putting the cable and terminals on. We're relocating or moving the regular harness or the battery harness, which is this guy. I'm doing it from the fuse box, and we're just gonna route it around his catch can so it's in front up here, kind of out of the way and not falling down on anything. If he gets it all done, yeah, there we go.
What, you doubting me?
The one thing I was noticing with this kit is you connect your battery positive to your positive right here just by screwing this on after taking that nut off, but that leaves this exposed, and I don't really like leaving positive cables exposed, so we're gonna have to tape this up, probably with some electrical tape. Maybe we'll cover up with some other thermal tape to make it look nice, but we'll get back with you after we do that. Right now we decided to pop off the battery caps and the other plastic piece along the harness here. We're gonna just tape them up.
There we go.
With electrical tape to make it look more OEM and not have this big junky stuff around. We might even be able to relocate this plastic piece down onto the battery portion itself. We'll look into that after, but
Probably not.
maybe, I don't know.
We'll see. Probably not though. We'll try it.
Okay.
means we just gotta pull the rest of this red off.
Yeah,
and
there's some clips.
Yeah, this will come out pretty good.
Yeah.
The only thing that'll look weird is this little bump right here, but
that's fine. We'll just tape over it with a couple different layers of tape.
There we go.
A little bit of black tape and another layer of thermal tape over it. That'd be good. That's already tight on there. If anybody knows how to do this differently or better, let us know, but this is the best that I've seen. All right, so we've wrapped it up with electrical tape. We doubled over it like twice to make sure no water gets in and it's secure.
And now we're gonna wrap it with this,
yeah.
Just to make it look uniform and doubly safe. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit of thermal tape. We put all this on the rest of the harness when we were getting it ready for the turbo. I find it just gives it a better look, and it, I guess, gives it another layer of protection, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, it's supposed to be heat tape, but I got it on Amazon for pretty cheap, so I wouldn't actually really trust it for high temps, but it looks good, it's black, and it's advertised as heat tape, so we're gonna use it like that.
Yeah. And once we get done with this, we're gonna have to figure out how to route this cable down to the battery box down there.
All right, so here's how we routed it. Comes from fuse box down to here to the left of the catch can. We wrapped it in this good old Amazon heat tape. Hopefully this does a good job. I stuck it in this little hose thing, and then I'm probably gonna zip tie it to this. We're gonna zip tie it to this wire down here, and we're just kind of following the wire up over the radiator, and we're gonna zip tie it to all these different brackets and things. So overall, I'm like super impressed with the quality of the kit, like even just the wiring things. Where's it at? Here's the ground. Like, it's just super well done. It's in this meshy stuff, and it's all heat wrapped and pretty and copper. It comes with everything you need, really. Even came with an extra bracket, so one of these will fit our car, one won't. No idea which yet. We'll find out later. But yeah, unfortunately this won't be a full install because the subframe's not in the car, but we're doing all the hard stuff. Once the subframe's in, it's usually just loosen one bolt, stick the bracket in, and then you use these two right here, I believe, to install it. Someone let me know if I'm wrong, but obviously I'll find out when we actually go to do it. And of course, we will film everything. So I will be back to show you the final product once it's all kind of done. Okay, so we're pulling the tray back off because we got to get the negative on real quick. Already had the positive routed. I'll show you how we did that in a second.
That'll be perfect, dude. It has to go up and like connect to that actual terminal.
Well, let's throw it back in and find out. All right, so it's back on. I'm not super confident in the ground, but if it's an issue, we'll move it or change it later. So the negative is just gonna come up right here, probably up through here, honestly, something like that. Sit right about here. Positive is gonna wrap around and do a little snakeroo like that, something like that, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so we routed it underneath the headlight. Comes up here between the AC line and the body, and then we use this just to make sure we don't have any issues later down the line. Zip tie to here. Nothing here because that's where the latch is gonna go. Zip tie to this old coolant thing that we don't use, and then zip tie to the body harness, and then comes up to the fuse box. So all right guys, hope you guys found this helpful. When we actually have the subframe back in the car, we'll do the rest of it, but it's literally only a bolt or two, so not that big of a deal. I like the way it's routed. I like the way it looks. Definitely cleans up the bay. The only thing that I am concerned about, and this is not a sponsored video by the way, so just giving my honest review. I'm just concerned about just how the wiring kind of comes out, like in terms of the bumper fitment and stuff. Like I know for a fact we can make everything fit. The other thing that concerns me is the ground. For this, we might have to do a different ground for just the battery, just to make sure it's, you know, making good enough contact and all that. So yeah, we'll see about figuring that out later. Yeah, overall super happy with it. I think it's pretty good. Dean, what do you think?
I think it looks good. I want it in my car.
Yeah, well, I mean, we can do it. It's not that expensive. But yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, give a thumbs up.
And subscribe.
Yeah, that too. That'd be nice. We only got 17 at the time of this filming. So, all right. See y'all next time.